We got first place! We got first place! And those right there, boys, they call them easy claps. No, rip. Dang it. Oh, wait! Wait, hold on! Hold on! Earthquake's not gonna be enough! That fake out that turn mattered. That fake out turn was the win right there.
Just gonna protect Kyogre anyway. This is why. Like, we could still beat Solgaleo. It's just gonna be tough. If he has Max Quake here, I think we just lose anyway. I don't even know if it's enough to kill Zacian though. He does have the Max Quake. Yeah, I don't know if it's enough. No, it's not enough. Okay. Alright, it's up to Sacred Sword now. Sacred Sword enough. I think we protect and some more rocks off. No. Yeah, he's assault vest, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think we do this. Solgaleo avoided, that's fine. We want to hit Kyogre anyway. Yes, Kyogre flinched. Sunsteel Strike, okay. We definitely live that. We need Kyogre to flinch one more time. Oh, he's probably not to protect Kyogre. What's up, Jose?
I mean, we're 7-0, but I just wanted to go. We're playing until I lose. Kyogre avoided. Yeah, it's GG now. Unless he misses, he could miss. He's probably just gonna go for Water Spout. I would just go for Water Spout. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Yo, 8-0? What's up, boys? Yo, what's up, boys? Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up? Yeah, you have to go for Water Spout there. You have to. You can't go for anything else. You have to go for Water Spout, and you have to go into an attack into the Zacian. You gotta double up Zacian, at least. Alright, sounds good. Sounds okay. Thank you. Thank you. Your Shadow Claw and the Dustbun. Okay. Free? Yeah. Just free. I should probably doesn't really matter at this point, I don't think. What are you withdrawing into? What could you possibly go into? Dragonite. Okay, sure. Yes! Yes! GG. Especially if we can get the special attack drop here. Oh no, he's berry. He's 50% berry. That's bad. Oh. Yeah, he got me. He did. He predicted the protect. Dang. Miss. Dang, we lost. Regirock? Oh, Tapu Fini survived! Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? We got a tournament today, a ladder tour. James Baek is hosting, and we're going to get cooked, but but we're going to join anyway. We're going to just have a good time. I decided to go back to Oranguru. It's my tried and true. But we're changing up. We're going Telepathy, Covert Cloak. We're going to cook with Ursaluna, Earthquakes, which is really good in the format right now, but you're always hitting your own boy. But not with Telepathy, boys. We got King Gambit, which pairs really well with Oranguru. And we got Torkoal because we need a special attacker. This mouse hold was a last-minute addition. I did some test games. I had Rillaboom, and I had... What was the other Pokemon I had? Rillaboom, and... it was a fighting type. Why am I... Oh, I had Water Tauros on my team. I changed those because I needed Follow Me, because there's a lot of taunts out there. And since we're running Covert Cloak, we can't actually run Mental Herb. So I had to cut something, and we need Covert Cloak since we're going to run Telepathy, so on and so forth. But I still wanted a Fake Out user, so I went for Incineroar. It gives me Intimidate. Also, it's slower than Oranguru, because my Oranguru is a 4 IV Oranguru. And that gives me a very slow knockoff into Parting Shot, which is fun. You know, good time. It's a good time. Or you could just do double knockoff, or you can do double flare blitz. Like, you could do a lot with it. So, and we're not stuck into Fake Out if we go for Trick Room Fake Out. Because there'd be turns where it's like, well, now what do I do with Oranguru? But now we have options. But our main goal is to get out one of these two in order to just sweep. But King Gambit does it very well himself. You can go for a Trick Room against some teams. You can go for a Trick Room plus Sword Dance, and then you can go Instruct and Kowtow Cleave and knock out anything, because then you're going to be +4. It's really, really strong. I've done it multiple times. Will it work today? Who knows? Will we bring Mouse Hold? Who knows? We'll definitely bring Incineroar. Since I added Incineroar, I actually used him almost every game. And also, it doesn't lower our damage of Earthquake like Rillaboom was. I just wanted Grassy Terrain, but I was like, man, it just lowers the damage of Earthquake. It kind of feels bad. And with Bug Terror, we can actually Bug Terror and go for Earthquakes and not knock out our Incin, because we're super defensive Incin. So we have that option too, which is good. All right, so let's drop a Salve, and then we're gonna jump right in, boys. We're gonna jump right in. I should probably have a counter, but I forgot to make a counter before I went live. So, no counter today. No counter. All right. How many people? 21 people. Let's wait for the clock to turn. Make sure my clock is off on my computer. That happens sometimes. Oh, it hasn't started yet. Hasn't started yet. There we go. It started, boys. Here we go. Do we get James back first game? No. We got Kerfy. I don't know who that is. Okay, Kerfy's running a perfect Oranguru. King Gambits. Into Ursa and Torkoal. Like, if they just lead wrong here, we just set up King Gambit and it's kind of just over. Yeah, I think this is what we want. Let's see how it goes. We'll see. We'll see. They're a big fan of Umbreon, see? Just fair enough. I mean, it's one of the best evolutions. Okay. This is going to be taunts, is the question. I should have thought about that. I should have brought instant, actually. But we'll do this, and we can go for Sword Dance. See what happens here. See what happens. If it's taunt, and it's kind of rough. Oh, okay. This is good for us. Whimsicott, sure. It is taunt. Okay. That's fair. We do get Sword Dance off, though. Okay. Kind of see what they want to do. Do get Protect off. Yep, straight up Moonblast. Do get Psychic off. And Yawn. Okay, yeah, we take those. We get Psychic. I don't know how much this is going to do. We don't have any investments. Okay, not much. Trying to think of how I want to do this. I don't really care about Whimsicott, right? Okay. Okay. This is extremely good, actually. Unless for some reason it's not Prankster. That could be bad. We do get Torkoal in. Okay, it's beat up. Okay, fair, fair. A crit would be nice here. Guess I could have went Ursaluna pretty safely then. The play was probably Ursaluna, huh? Alright, Kowtow Cleave. Doesn't do much. I should have probably expected that, huh? Okay. I figured this is what was going to happen, but I wanted to cover for it. It's Politoed. I wanted to cover, so that is fine. Because he's going to body press into King Gambit anyway. Oh no, it just goes Electro Shot actually. Into Torkoal. Probably thought I was going to protect, maybe. Yep. Okay. Do get Flamethrower off. Not great damage. We'll go for Protect. Do we go for Protect? No, I don't think we do, right? Don't think we do. Protect King Gambit. This will be Body Press, and this will be Weather Ball. Okay. Good. Alright. Now we confirm Trick Room. And we Sucker Punch. into Polytoad. This is just in case there's a double up into the slot. Okay. What's he going for? Does he have taunt on Polytoad? That'd be crazy. He might have taunt on Polytoad. He has Encore. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. Okay. Let's go for Sucker Punch. Because we're stuck in it, so we don't really have a choice. Nice crit would be good here. They played around this really well, though, to be honest. I guess this is going to be a double knockout, but we'll see. Should be range. Weather Ball. Don't think we survive. Oh, we do. Nice. Nice, nice. This is definitely a double knockout now, though. Alright, bring out Ursa. Alright, Instruct. And Earthquake. I know we don't have the boost, but we don't have time to try to go for the boost. So this is what we're doing. Is perfectly fine. Hopefully this is enough to knock out Polytoad. It is. Okay, perfect. Oh, because of crit? Oh, nope. It's Citrus Berry. This is going to be really close, I think. No, I don't think it's enough, right? I guess the play wasn't Earthquake, right? It was Facade, Instruct. I did this too. I get so locked on to I need to Earthquake. But no, Facade is just better. I think we live this, though. Maybe. Yeah, we do. Okay. What's their other Pokemon? Yeah. I guess it could have been Earthquake this time. But we'll take Facade. It'll do more damage. Yep, that's fine. That's what I want to do anyway. Like, why wouldn't I want to do this? Okay. Makes me think Polytoad does not have Protect. Live another turn of Burn, and there's... I think there's 2 turns... Is there only 1 turn of Trick Room left? If there's only 1 turn of Trick Room left, we definitely lose. Or if he has Quick Attack, we definitely lose. But let's see. There's only 1 turn of Trick Room. Okay. We definitely Instruct Earthquake. Polytoad does have Protect, okay. tough. Yeah, I should have just facaded. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, that's GG. Dang. Lose the first one. I would have won if I guess no, because that first turn facade doesn't do as much, right? I guess it's Headlong Rush. Is Headlong Rush into Polytoad is the play. Yeah, I made a couple of mistakes. Right there should have been Facade. Yeah, I made a couple of mistakes. I should have switched in Ursaluna on that one turn and not into Torkoal. And I think that could have won me the game. But I switched into Torkoal. And I should have went Earth Power and not Flamethrower as well. I would have did more damage, allowing, 2 hits onto the Archludon would have been enough to knock it out. So, a couple of things I could have did differently there. They played well, but I did make some mistakes. I put myself in actually a pretty good position and just didn't capitalize on it, honestly. That was my mistake. I think also Sucker Punching into Polytoad might have won me the game too. Pretty sure. Thinking about it. But who knows? Right? We can't predict that. I guess nobody signed up for this tour, which is crazy. I hope it just doesn't put me against the same person again. Okay, let's see. Who is it? Philip. Philip has the same rating as me. All right, Philip. What you got? Okay. Yeah, I think it's a Rangaroo. Rangaroo, Kingambits, Ensign, Ursa. Maybe? I think so. Give it a try anyways. This is kind of why I went for Ghost Terra. But, I mean, if he leads Arcanine, then we're going to be in tough shape. Okay, actually, we're doing decent here. Doing pretty decent. Get King Gambit set up, which is nice. With not really any punishment. Okay. Lower me. No. An Outrage. Okay. Eat that. Get the Sword Dance off. Let me get the Trick Room. We have to go out with Ensign, or else we're basically dead. And then we can just go for Kowtow Cleave into Dragonite. Because they're going to Encore, most likely, into that slot. Okay, it's Inner Focus, so we should get the knockout here then. Yep, there's Encore. Bop. So that's, we got Ensign in without setting up their King Gambits, which is huge. We have Fake Out Pressure. We don't have Low Kick though. All right, so they're gonna have Ursaluna. Now, is it min speed Ursaluna is the question, right? Just Flare Blitz here, and I think we just go for Terra Dark Sucker Punch onto Ursaluna. I don't think we need our Terrestrialization now. Yeah, we don't. Just trying to think. We have some attack investment on the Ensign, so we can try to get knockouts like this into things like the Whimsicott. Okay, Ursaluna's gonna protect. Nice. Okay, get the Flare Blitz off. Yep, knockout. Perfect. Okay, going good, going good. And Arcanine is the last one. Okay. Oh, Intimidate Arcanine as well. How do we play this? Two turns of Trick Room. Do we even... No, we don't need to do that, right? Double Ursa. If he's slower, this is going to be bad, actually. Okay, good. Bop. Alright. And Sucker Punch just wins if he doesn't knock out. Yeah, okay, he's going to go for the knockout there. Doesn't even knock out. Does he get the burn, though? No burn. Alright, Parting Shot and... Sucker. It doesn't matter, I guess, right? Just Kowtow Cleave. Okay. I think we just bring in Ursaluna and protect. Just to double check to see what he's got, and we can intimidate him. Okay, nice. Win our second game. That's pretty clean, 4-0. Felt pretty good. I think we put ourselves in a really good position. Their lead was too passive against us. Having to go for Outrage is really, really risky. I'm not sure if it knocks out anyway. Not 100%. But after we get that +2 on that King Gambit, it's just kind of a roll then. We can just roll over them. And they were faster, Ursaluna. I was thinking that they were probably faster because they have Tailwind but not Trick Room. So I figured that they might be faster, and that's why I didn't go Sucker Punch. And I thought they might just go for another Protect. And if they get even if they fail to Protect and I go Sucker Punch, then they just knock me out with Arcanine, and then I'm in a pretty bad position. So I thought that was the safest option was just go Kowtow Cleave. Or adversely, I could have just Sucker Punched into Arcanine and just get the knockout on Arcanine instead. Or Kowtow Cleave into Arcanine. Because at that point I was +3 anyway after the Intimidate. But yeah. Back at 15. Like, it felt decent. It felt decent though. Okay, John Paul. John Paul's he's cruising. Okay, we have Trick Room. We're facing up against Trick Room. So we can do some fun stuff here with these two. We're gonna need our own Torkoal, and we're gonna need our own Ursaluna because yeah. I mean, they're going for the same thing, right? Ah, my finger. Oh god, I crushed my finger. Rip me. Send me to the hospital, boys. Oh god, that hurt. Jesus. Trying to think here what the best plan is. It depends on what they go with, obviously, but just trying to formulate it in my head what we should go for. I have faced this team besides Meowscarada. I don't know what the Meowscarada is doing. So I don't think they bring the Meowscarada because it doesn't really hit anything on my team besides the Ursaluna, but they're gonna just want to hit that with the Torkoal anyway. Did they run out of time? I wonder if they got their team. They must have got their team in, but just cruising. See what John Paul has for us. I guess it's I guess it's not what I was expecting. That's for sure. See. Let me think about this. Okay. Yep, they're going for a double into a Rangaroo. Looks like that shouldn't knock out. Oh, critical hit. Crit there's crazy, I'm gonna be honest with you. Crit there is crazy. Okay. We always live that too. That's so annoying. I almost Terra Ghosted. But now I guess we just Terra. We have nothing else to Terra, so we just go for Terra Torkoal. Oh, that crit, bro. That crit. Just never knocks us out unless he crits. God dang, bro. Ah. Man, they're taking a suspicious amount of time, just saying. Let's see, if you're screen peeking, just don't, bro. I'll know right here. Yeah, I thought the play was knock out King Gambit and go for... just let me get Trick Room, yeah. Oh, definitely screen peeking, I think. If this is into Torkoal as well. Nope, okay. Alright, so we will do some really good damage here. I'm not sure if it's a knockout or not. Yo, is that Birdseye? Who the hell's that? Who the hell's that? Who's a Birdseye, bro? Who the hell is that? Yo, what's up, Birdseye? How you been, bro? How you been doing, bro? Yeah, I should have taken longer on my turn. They're taking a suspicious amount of time on each of their turns. What you been up to, bro? Yeah, double knockout. How's life? You know, just chilling. Okay. Taunt. Interesting. Taunt is interesting. So we do get the double here. I mean, we're still in a good position. Despite the fact. Because their other Pokemon are going to be... Like, if they try to go for Trick Room, then Torkoal's slower. But, yeah, if they have Torkoal and Ursaluna, okay, so we have the same Pokemon. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. My opinion on Pokemon Crystal. What's the question? What's the question you got? Alright, if we win the speed tie against Ursaluna, we guarantee win now. I guess maybe I should have saved my Terra in hindsight, but it's fine. It's fine. Are we full health? Oh, no. Yeah, we are, right? This might not kill. Oh, it does. Okay. Right. What would have been better in this situation? I guess if we would have brought Ensign here, I think we just straight up win. If we would have just brought Ensign, we would have won. Also, if we still had our Terra, we guarantee a win. Okay. Just like grass Terra? No. Okay, sure. I know you're slower because we already established this. Your Ursaluna went first. Unless you're both actually really fast. Yeah, because I would be able to dodge Facade, but I think I live one Facade anyway. And I get an Earthquake off, which should just be enough to take both. That's why I hit the Ursaluna and not the Torkoal. Launch it. Let's launch it and hope for the best, boys. That we win the speed tie. Because I'm assuming they're min speed. Okay, they protect. This should just get Torkoal, no? Yep. And they headlong to rush, so they have a lower defense. So I just go for Facade here. No reason to do anything else. I think I live one. We'll have to see. I might just win the speed tie anyways, so it might not even matter. I do. Let's go. Let's go. Love to see it, boys. Love to see it. So what could I have done better there? I'm not sure. I wasn't expecting that first turn, and we did get crit. If we didn't get crit, Oranguru never goes down. So I feel like, I mean, I can't really take blame for that one. I could have Terra'd and then automatically survived. But I don't really think I needed to. And if they had Torkoal Ursaluna in the back anyways, it was going to come down to speed ties. And I'd rather Trick Room not be up for those speed ties than if Trick Room was up, because then Ursaluna has a harder time of hitting their Torkoal. But if I still had... I guess if I still had King Gambit, it doesn't really matter, because Sucker Punch plus Earth Power is decent damage. So, yeah. My opinion on Crystal, I mean, the old games are nostalgic, but playing them now is just not my thing. I don't enjoy the old games anymore. They just don't do it for me. Even going back, I've been playing on my DS. I'm about to show you guys like almost $1,000 worth of stuff right here. But yeah, my DS's, I've been going back and like breeding Pokemon and stuff, and it's been rough. It's tough. It's tough. All right, we want a Oranguru here. 1 hundo. And we want King Gambits. And we're going to have Ursaluna and Torkoal in the back. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yes, sir. I'm just not sure about Greninja. What's Greninja doing? What are we doing with Greninja? Hello? Greninja? What are you doing? This could just be rain straight out. No, Sneasler and Didi. Okay, sure. Sure. Me. fine with me. That's also fine with me. Okay. I know this looks a little weird, but trust. Trust, trust. Trust, trust, trust. Trust, trust, trust. The King Gambit goes down. King Gambit stays alive. We also win. Still trust. Yep. That's fine. Oh, unless this is in prison. If this is in prison, actually, we're kind of cooked. To be honest with you. We're kind of cooked if this is in prison. Okay, just 6 mana force. We should be okay. Yep. Okay, it's always this. Yeah, indeed, he's gonna go to Pelipper. Should be Pelipper Protect, most likely. So I thought about just headlong rushing into Sneasler. Oh, he doesn't protect. Should do 50, right? Oh yeah. Oh, crit. But it doesn't matter because it would have did 50 and then we would have hit again. So it doesn't actually matter. Okay. Fantastic. Doesn't affect Pelipper, who would have guessed? Now we're burned. So now we do even more damage. And we have the full slate of Trick Room turns, which is good. They Arch Ludon, but they've already Terra'd. So, yeah. We just... Okay. And then no matter who they knock out, we just win because then we got Torkoal in the back, and 2 eruptions will be enough to knock out Pelipper. So, and I'm not convinced that Weather Ball's going to knock out anyway. Then we could just go Facade. Because I do have a lot of investment in Special Defense. It does knock out. Okay, but Sun wins now. Okay, we're gonna just instruct Torkoal and Flamethrower and Didi. This is kind of dangerous, but yes, we got him. Let's go. Easy. Easy, easy. Now we just encore and we eruption. Nice, boys. Let's go. Unless they get double protect, then we could have a rough time. But we'll see. I think eruption plus flamethrower should be enough anyway. Doesn't go for it. Okay. Yeah, it's focus sash anyway. And you go for the encore just in case they have wide guard as well. Then they're just stuck in wide guard. And now we just go for trick room and it doesn't matter. They can't win. Nice. All right, 3-1. Kind of cooking. We're kind of cooking. So what went well in that one, right? We just positioned ourselves super well. We made it so that way we got Ursaluna in and they couldn't really do anything about it. And then we made it so they had to sacrifice one of their Pokemon in order to, keep Pelipper in so Pelipper can get a knockout. And in doing so, actually allowed us to just get in Torkoal, which was even worse for them. And they just didn't have anything. And we could just safely just knock out Indeedee, and they didn't have any plays left to win the game. So, yeah, that one was pretty decent. Like I said, on that first turn, they either try to go knockout or Dire Claw into their Rangaroo, or they knock out the King Gambit. And if they knock out the King Gambit, then they just lose. And if they try to go knock out the Rangaroo, they just lose. So it was like, it's kind of a no-win situation for them, honestly. It just put them in such a bad position. Like just baiting them. Hey, go ahead. Knock out the King Gambit. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Do it. It's like, sure. Sure, go for it, bro. No problem. Oh, yeah, well, now you got to deal with Ursaluna. And they're like, well, I don't want to deal with Ursaluna. I'm like, well, I'm too dang bad. And they didn't even protect. Oh, I'm first, by the way. Hold on, screenshot this. I'm number 1, boys. Number 1. Number 1, James Beck's tournament. Let's go. How long is this thing? I don't know how long it is. I'll probably play 10 matches. Oh, no trainers. There's nobody to battle. Like, nobody signed up for this thing. I thought a bunch of people would sign up for it, but, like... 37. 37's fine. Let me see. What's this? Seeing if I have... I'll worry about that in a second. All right. Much of the same here, I think. It's Instant as the last one, though. I think we need Ursa. Get this counter up. Properties. That counter's not working properly. Text. Record. Oh, no, not 4. 3 and 1. Just keep that going right there. All right. Let's go. Tistra. Just... I don't know how to say your name, I'm sorry. Alright, Goldango Ninetales, okay. I think we could be pretty aggressive here. They're going to knock out Oranguru for sure. But there's nothing I can really do about that. Oh, no, they're Water Terra. Okay, no, that's fine then. I thought they were still Terra. We might live Blizzard plus that. They might go for Aurora Veil, though. Nope, they do go for Blizzard. I think we survive, unless he specs. We do. Yeah, we live. Nice, nice, nice. Or dance. And Trick Room. Perfect. Looking good. Looking real good. Okay. Get a Rangaroo back. This could be double protect, which would be... Goldango protects, yep. Yep, double protect, perfect. Love to see it, love to see it. All right. This way we didn't lose any turns of Trick Room. They're both pressured now. They can't switch because we have +2 and we have an Eruption coming in. We're not going to use our Terrestrialization yet because we want to be able to put a lot of pressure on them. Going forward, they can't Terrestrialize. And Incineroar is going to come in, which is going to give me another big boost. Big boosty boys. Which is a great... Because Incineroar is still going to take some really good damage here. Caly-I's going to knock out. They're going to bring back in Ninetales, which is perfectly fine. Don't mind. Yep. That's fine. I think it was Sucker Punch, actually. I think it was Sucker Punch in Sin. The reason why I think it was Sucker Punch is because he's probably slower than me. Because we're not min speed at all. We actually have 4 into speed. Just fake out, okay. It's good. This is going to be Aurora Veil, which will be fine. That's our cleave. Oh, man. Look at that damage. Disable? That's crazy, brother. Alright. Eruption. Eruption and... Flamethrower and Sucker Punch. For sure. Luck attacking my Torkoal. Good luck, have fun. The question, this is most likely Focus Sash, so I'm not too worried about the Ninetales. Plus, it just loses to Torkoal and Incineroar. So yeah, And Ursaluna's the last one, which does get knocked out by a +3 here. I'm going to just go for Eruption. I think it is Eruption, and I think it's just Terra Dark Sucker Punch. Just in case they protect Aurora Veil, this is fine. Imagine if we caught them with the disable, that would have been crazy. Yeah, he's gone. Bop. See, that's why we save our Terra. There was no reason to go for Fire Terra, because we were in such a good position. Goes for disable, and okay, you can't disable 2 moves. So, alright, sure. Alright, now we Flamethrower, and we're still disable 2 more turns, okay. And Sucker Punch. Alright, battle cancel 4-0, baby. Let's go. Move the record home. Spot, boys. Alright, 4-1. Alright, so what went well there? Everything. I mean, like, what were they going to do, right? I just had so much pressure on them straight out the get-go. They had no pressure onto King Gambit, allowing me to get a free sword dance. There was nothing that they were going to be able to do. They couldn't get the double knockout onto a Rangaroo, so we were able to do that. They can't freeze us because we have Covert Cloak. So we were just in a very, very good position, and yeah, we were able to use that position. And we're going to take another screenshot because we're still in first place. So. Alright, Victoria. If we lose, this will be a lot of points because they're 1500s. Alright, yeah, Oranguru plus King Gambit's really good here. They don't really have a way to punish it. And Torkoal's very, very good in the back, and I think we want Incineroar as well. Just going to slow down for a second just to make sure this is what I want to do. I don't think we need Ursaluna for this matchup. King Gambit kind of plays the same role, especially if we can get a Swords Dance off. They have one Pokemon that can pressure it, but if that's the case, we can just always switch into Torkoal and go for Trick Room, and then we can just go for Eruptions, even if we had taken a little bit of damage. But yeah, no, I think this is right. I think it's right. Okay, what are they leading with? Yeah, Volcarona, okay. I think we just be ultra aggressive. I think they're just going to Water Terra and go for the knockout onto a Rangaroo. Fighting Terra. Okay, I was not expecting that. Double up might be enough to knock out King Gambit here. This is obviously going to be Terra Blast. But then we could just Eruption. If they knock them out, they can't knock out both. So we just go for Eruption Instructs. Yep, it's just Terra Blast into King Gambit, which we will survive this. I just don't think we survive the double up. Yeah, we definitely don't survive the double up. Oh, Quiver Dance, perfect. Beautiful, actually. This is very good. Because we can Encore them. Get Trick Room up. we'll just kowtow cleave into Bast Legion. He could have Aqua Jet, but it's probably banded. Banded adaptability. On a protect, so that's even better. You get stuck in protect forever. Okay. Best case is this doesn't knock out, and he knocks out King Gambit. Then it should just be GG. Yeah, it doesn't knock out. His Terra Blast. Yeah, and the King Gambit. Okay. Now we bring in Torkoal. They just don't have a switch in into Torkoal. They could Rage Powder, but I mean, they're going to take over 50%. And then they just die to it next turn anyway. So. And you can't save the Bast Legion, so it's. Yeah, it doesn't even go for it, so this is a double knockout. Does exactly 50, but now it'll be single target. Is it Citrus, though, is the question. It is not, so it is gone. Citrus, I think it could have maybe survived. I think it would have been really close. But now I think it's just kind of GG. I guess we could just let King Gambit go down there on the first turn and just sucker punched. And then we would have had an extra turn with Torkoal. But, it is what it is. Alright, Ursaluna. Yeah, Ursaluna doesn't live this. They've already used their Terra. Ensign will live it, but, yeah. We're gonna Encore. Yeah. Encore Ensign and Protect. Yo, what's up, Abe? This is James Beck is just doing a tournament, just a ladder tour, I guess, for fun. I don't know. I just saw that they posted it on YouTube yesterday, so I was like, you know what, I'm joining. Yeah, and that's GG because they went into there and not Oranguru. And now Ensign is stuck doing absolutely nothing. They are going to protect this turn with Ursaluna. Baiting out the last turn of Trick Room. Do we fall for it? Nah, just go for it. Yeah, I should have just switched an Incineroar so I could have confirmed another Trick Room. It is what it is. It is what it is. So much. Okay. I think we just switch an Ensign and we go for Trick Room. Because I think that just confirms the win for us. But then he can't knock us out. Trick Room and Ensign. And we know he's slower. We know his Ursaluna's faster, I mean. Because we got Encore off onto Ensign before he went for Headlong Rush. Yeah, if I would have just did this last turn, I would have been able to just get Trick Room up this turn and just call it GG. But this should just be oh, Earthquake. Okay, he's just gonna knock out his own Ensign. Interesting. Sure. That's fine. Alright, and then we just Flare Blitz and Flare Blitz again. And then Torkoal just wins, so. I could have just brought Torkoal in there, but it was a little risky. I didn't want to take the chance of him just not protecting for some reason. But now I can just Encore and Flare Blitz. It's just a little bit safer. Is it? No, I think double Flare Blitz is just safer, right? No, it's definitely not. Yeah, Encore, and it's actually Encore and Parting Shot. Yeah, this game's a wrap. I just gotta do it right so I don't make a mistake here. I need to save Incineroar, I'm pretty sure. So I think this is the right play. Just get him stuck into Protect. And so he can't knock out Torkoal. Because I don't think 2 Flare Blitz is going to knock him out now that the sun's gone. So I just don't want to take that chance, you know? And then I can bring in Incin here. Do I? I don't think I bring in Incin. Dang, I was hoping he was going to get the double. That's unfortunate. Alright, we'll just use Sidekick and just use Flamethrower. So I don't waste nothing. Alright, and then we'll Instruct and Eruption. He's just slowly burning away. There's 2 turns of Trick Room left, right? No, 1 turn of Trick Room left. Okay. But he has 2 turns of... Oh, no, he only has 1 turn of Encore. Okay, well, this could be... I think it should be fine, right? Okay, he doesn't get it. All right, perfect. He should still be in first, then. Yo, Life Bullet, long time no see. How you doing? How you been? You been chilling? Yeah, then I would have just went for Trick Room and then brought in Incin. And yeah, there's really nothing they could do. They can't knock out both unless they crit, because they're -3. Like, they can't even knock out a Rangaroo, like, unless they crit, no matter what they went for. And then, yeah, I just have Incin and Encore, and so they're just stuck. All right, so what went right in that one? I think we just played really well. We were positioning properly, and getting Trick Room up and just giving up King Gambit was like... We should have gave up King Gambit a turn earlier, but it's perfectly fine. We should have just Sucker Punched and did that, and it would have been great. But it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. Try and learn how to code. You been playing any fighting games recently? And continue. We lost our first match, by the way, and we've won the last 5, and we're in first. I'm gonna play until 10, and then we'll see what's up. I'll play until 10, and then we'll see what's up. We'll see if anybody passes me. If somebody passes me, then we'll play. But the way it's going, I'm kind of cooking. So I made this team this morning, and it's been really good. I got to 1350 on Showdown, and then I changed it slightly. I added Mousehold, and I added Incineroar. Before I had Rillaboom, but I want to be able to Earthquake with Telepathy, and I couldn't Earthquake with Telepathy, so I had to do something. What is this email? No, okay, I don't care. Don't care about that. I do not care about that. It's been hard to find a game, though, because I think I'm outpacing everybody. So, oh, here we go. I didn't even know Riot was coming. Oh, this could be bad if we lose. This is like a lot of points. It's looking okay though. I think we can just lead Oranguru plus King Gambit here. We also want Ensign for sure. Oh, is it for sure though? Yeah, I think so, right? I think it's for sure. And then Ursaluna. Do we need Torkoal? Yeah, I think we need the fake out because we might need to get a second Trick Room up. Anyone have Mew from Mystery Gift? Unfortunately, I do not. If you have, I believe, if you have, I mean, if you need Mystery Gift Mew specifically, yeah, unfortunate. But if you do need just Mew in general, I think you can get Mew if you have, like, Let's Go Pikachu, and you have a save file from Sword and Shield or something. I think that's, I think that's a thing. All right, this is just Boom Burst, right? This is Boom Burst, Make It Rain. Yeah, we got black glasses, my friend. And, yeah, we can just go for Sword Dance. Yeah, I only have the one, unfortunately. But yeah, the Mew from Mystery Gift, I'm not sure who would have one to trade. I think you could probably get the other two from somebody. Okay, and this is going to be Steel Terra. Okay, so this is not going to be Boom Burst, I don't think. Let's see. This could be really bad, and we could just straight up lose this match right here. Or we just straight up win the match. There's literally no in between. If we get this Trick Room up, we just win. If we don't get this Trick Room up, we just probably lose. So... Okay, it's Super Fang. Okay, we should live then. I don't think this is going to knock us out. Okay, good. Yeah, we should just win now. I think that is Specs. And we get Sword Dance off now. Which is fantastic. And we get the Trick Room. And yeah, that's probably good. This Fatal Fury. When Ken Street Fighter came out. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Oh, he didn't. Okay, I thought he was going to switch out King Gambit, but it's fine. It's fine. We get another Sword Dance off. We should knock this out. It might be Focus Sash. If it's Focus Sash, that's fine. It's not. It's even more fine. Oranguru is going to go down here, unfortunate. But then we just get Ursaluna. So. A crit? A double crit? That's crazy. That's crazy. It was literally GG. They couldn't do anything. Did I bring Torkoal? I should have brought Torkoal if I didn't. I didn't. Why didn't I bring Torkoal? Torkoal was the answer, boys. It was Torkoal the whole time. Son of a gun. Okay, it's Berserker though, so that's okay. I think it's this way instead. Only because I think Berserker could have Focus Sash. I don't want to take that chance. I can't believe they got the double crit. Oh, I'm gutted, bro. Because then it was just Kowtow Cleave for funsies. You know what I mean? It was just Kowtow Clean for funsies everywhere. But now I actually have to play the game. now we can't just do nothing. You know what I mean? We have to actually do stuff. All right, what's their last one? His instant should be able to take Berserker. It's Blaziken. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest. I think I just. do this, right? Getting call BRB. All right, sounds good. Oh, man. Hopefully this is enough. I think it should be. If not, I don't think he can knock me out, so... Yeah, it is enough. Okay, that should just be GG then. Now we just have double pressure into him. He has to get another protect. Can he get the double protect? That is the question. So fast. Let's turn a Trick Room. I think we just go for max damage, right? Okay, doesn't get it. Oof. All right. That crit almost ended our lives. That crit was almost bad. I should have maybe... I mean... I don't know. I don't know what I mean. I'm not sure. I guess I could have just knocked out King Gambit. And then, yeah, I don't know. I guess on that turn, that was a bad call. I think the Terrestrialization was perfect because they went for Super Fang. We were able to avoid that and Boom Burst if they would have went for that. So that was really good. We get Sword Dance up. Like, we're in a really good position. I think the play then is to just... It's probably just Psychic into... What's-his-face? And Kowtow Cleave into Goldango. And I think that's just guaranteed GG. Because then we can just click Kowtow Cleave, Instruct. And I don't think they have anything for that, so... Yeah. We're not going to get a lot of points for that one, because that was such a low opponent. But if we would have lost that one, that would have been really, really bad. And actually, I guess on the play before that, I didn't even need to fake out. I should have just Flare Blitzed and Headlong Rushed. Just to get the double knockout to give me an extra turn of Trick Room to deal with their last Pokemon. So that was a mistake too. I don't think Fake Out was worth it. I just don't know if Berserker gets like low kick and how much it's going to do. I think its attack's like 120 or 125. But I'm not 100%, so... Let's see. It's 110. Does it get low kick? It doesn't get low kick. Does it get any fighting moves? It gets close combat, so it's possible that I had close combat, but I don't think at a 110 it would have knocked me out anyways. So I don't even think that was a concern. I think I should have just doubled, but it was just inexperience to the Pokemon. That was the problem for me there. Excuse me. This might be my last one. I don't think I need to play another one if I win this next one. I might just straight up win. I don't know how much time is left on the tournament. I think there's 40 minutes. I just don't know if anybody passes me. Yeah, I can't even find another trainer. There's 37 people who have joined. It goes into... Oh, it's 4 out? Wait. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, no, it's 2 hours. I was looking at the wrong time. I was looking at the UTC time. I was like, 13 to 17? What the heck? No. That's the UTC time. Yeah, I guess we just chill and go check back, and then if we start slipping, then we'll take it over. I do like this team though. It's a team. I mean, it's very similar to stuff I've played in the past. The only difference is I didn't really use King Gambit plus Oranguru, which I'm actually really, really liking. As you can see, it's basically my lead almost every time. And I usually don't have Incineroar in these Oranguru teams. I have Rillaboom. because Rillaboom's just better overall. You get Fake Out, you get U-Turn, and then you get a really strong Wood Hammer, which helps against a lot of targets, especially something like Goldango that's going into Terra Water. You're able to hit it for super effective. But overall, it just feels really, really nice. The team feels pretty cohesive. I haven't brought Mousehold a single time since I've added to the team. Now, it's there for a specific matchup, but that matchup hasn't come to fruition, honestly. So, is it worth? It probably is, because I need to get those Trick Room up sometimes, so I need to go for the Follow Me. And this is a really bulky Mousehold, but it also has Focus Sash, because it still gets one shot no matter how much bulk you put into. It still gets one shot from close combat from Sneasler, so it's just not really worth it. So you gotta do what you gotta do. So Focus Sash, just to make sure it can take 2 hits, especially if they just go for the attack right away. We can get through. We have Grass Terra, so we can go for like Grass Terra Taunt onto a Moongus if we need to. That's an option, or even Grass Terra Follow Me's are obviously valid. You can do some cool things too. Like I can go for Taunt. If I went for Follow Me the turn before, I can go for Taunt and Instruct, and it'll still follow me, and it'll go for the Taunt. So you can do some really cool things that way too. Just mess up everything your opponent's doing that way. That's the same thing that we do with the King Gambit when we go for the Sword Dance. We're able to get Sword Dance and a Kowtow Cleave off in the same turn, which can be really, really strong. It's basically you're going for a Decorate, right? And then on the next turn, I can go for 2 Kowtow Cleaves, or I can go for 2 Sucker Punches. So you can do some really, really cool things with this combination. That's why I'm really liking it. And the other ones are pretty obvious. Torkoal does his thing. You know, Ursaluna does his thing. Ensign, we made... I wasn't using a slow Ensign on Showdown, but I changed it because there was one situation where I needed to go for, like 2 Flare Blitz to potentially win. I ended up winning anyway, but I couldn't go for Instruct because I had gone for Fake Out the turn before to get the Trick Room up. But if I was a slower Ensign, I would have been able to go for double Flare Blitz with Instruct. But like I said, I ended up winning anyway. But it could have mattered, and that's what's important, is if it could have mattered in a situation, then it probably is going to matter at some point. All right, let's see what it's looking like. We're still number 1. We're still number 1. Yeah, nothing crazy here. James Beck's James WB. I don't know what the WB is, but Reg H Tour VGC Reg H rule sets made by James. I don't know if James is actually playing in this. I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'm gonna go pee real quick. Let me just put BRB here. What is happening? Oh yeah, I can't change this one. That's why it's this one, right? I can change. Yeah. BRB. Be right back. Okay, let me go use the bathroom real quick. Back. There we go. What's this email? I keep getting emails today. What's going on? No, I don't care, Google Store. I'm not trying to buy nothing, my guy. Okay, we're still number 1. I don't know if there's a reason to play anymore. I might just be so far clear of everybody. Somebody else is gonna have to go like 6-0 basically. Because that's basically what I did, is go 6-0. But if I play and I lose, it's over. You know, you know what I'm saying? And like we got 45 minutes left, but we'll keep checking back on it. I don't know what scores of these go for. Like I just don't know what ladder tours look like. I haven't done a ladder tour, and I can't even remember the last one. It could have been Wolf Glick's GS Cup, but that was 1,500 people in that one, where there's only 30 something in this one, so can't really compare it, right? Because yeah. Yeah, I mean we're on top. Maybe he's gonna use the #1 team on you know, what's it called? You know, I'm just saying. Oh, let me get the BRB back. BRB off the screen is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, maybe he tries to use the team on stream or something. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what the purpose of this is. But it would be cool. Because I got screwed by Wolf Glick. Because Wolf Glick was supposed to make a video of like the top 5 teams, I think he said. Top 3 or top 5 teams. He was going to make a video like talking about them and stuff on his GS Cup, and then he just didn't. And I was really sad. So I was like, oh snap. I'm going to be featured by Wolf Glick. Like this is a highlight of my career. Like my life. And no, he just didn't. Though he did congratulate me, and he said he really liked the team. So, you know. You take them. You take them sometimes. See, we're just gonna keep checking. I think we're gonna just stay #1 because if somebody loses, they're just not gonna catch up. It just takes a couple of losses, and then you're kind of out. And we beat 2 people who were like in the 1540s earlier. So if they just took another 1 or 2 losses, that it's basically over for them. I think they could grind out just by having more games and just like winning more games, but it's really hard to find an opponent already. So I don't really see that being what is happening, but you never know. I mean, like I said, there's still 40 minutes, so there's plenty of time. I was hoping James was going to be streaming this tournament, but I don't believe he is. Don't believe anybody else is streaming this tournament. It feels like it's just me. I feel like nobody else knew about it, but me. Yeah, he's not streaming it at all. Did I ever watch this? Yeah, I watched it. No, I didn't finish watching day 11 of the Grand Sumo. Grand Sumo. I don't know if Sato won. I gotta watch that after. Yeah, I don't really see anybody streaming it. Am I the only one? The only one? Alright, let's just let's take a look again. See if anybody's passing us. We are still numero uno. I'm liking the team though. Like I said, it's very similar to teams I've played before. I might use this. I have a challenge on the 3rd. Is it the 3rd? 4th? I don't know. One of those days on a Saturday. And I was going to use my other team, but I just feel like this team connects more to me. It's easier. My team is now easier to stop, especially in an open team sheet format. But if it does get rolling and they just don't have the proper things to deal with it, it's just a steamroll. So that's kind of just what we're hoping for, is just they don't know how to deal with it, maybe. Especially with some unique Terra types and some items like that. Maybe that they're not... I mean, these are... I say that, but all 3 of these are pretty standard boys. But Covert Cloak Orangaru with Ghost Terra is pretty unique. Mouse Holt is decently unique. And then Incineroar is, you know, Bug Terra safety goggles. But the build is unique more than anything. If I do use this team, I need better ribbons on Ursaluna. Excuse me. On Ursaluna. Or I might just get a new Ursaluna. The problem is getting 0 speed is tough. And I need a better ball on Incineroar. But I could definitely make a new Incineroar with 0 speed. That's like no problem. That takes 2 seconds. Otherwise, yeah. I mean, I caught this King Gambit a few days after I actually caught this the Saranguru, so they were meant to be 6 days later. It took me 2 days to get a shiny with a mark. Like none of the shinies I was finding had marks. It was really bad. But yeah, this Ursaluna just has Master Ribbon. Like ugh. Like something definitely better than that. Incineroar it has Master Ribbon and it has Tower Master Ribbon from Sword and Shield. Yeah, that's what it is. I've used it for a long time. It was actually on one of my best teams, but number 2. I need a battle. We need to battle, boys. We're number 2 now. We can get the number 1 guy. They caught up to us. We are 6-1. My expectation was to just be in the dog water 1400, so I guess this is probably equivalent to 1350. That's where I got in Showdown is 1350s. Another low-rated opponent, unfortunately. All right, they're going for some unique stuff. They're going for self-crit, right? It's 100% self-crit. How can we stop self-crit? It's gonna be self crit earthquake 100%. I think it's time. we break out the mouse. It's time. All right. Yeah, self crit stuff is annoying. I want to go King Gambit, but I just can't. If it is self crit stuff, I really cannot go for King Gambit. Then we might have to win some speed ties at the end against Torkoal if we're in Trick Room. So we'll have to see about that. But stopping the self crit will be very, very nice. This could be bad. We could easily lose this one. This might be a case of we like try not to knock out all their Pokemon until the last turn of Trick Room. And so we could just have the speed. Yep, it is they are going for it. Okay, good. Good. This should knock out Mousehold. This is why we have Focus Ash, even though we're bulky. For situations like this one. Maybe. If they go for it. Looks like they're going for it. This is probably going to be Ground Terra. If I was to be a betting man. Dragon Terra. Okay. So you take less damage. That makes sense. Get the follow me off. Flower Trick. And Earthquake. We eat. Oh, crit on Mousehole. What a shame. Oh no. Alright, get that. We go into Torkoal. We fire Terra. Eruption should be enough to knock out both. Unless he's a Solve Vest, which is possible. And the only thing that can really beat us now is the Speed Tie Torkoal. And that's it. It's like, otherwise it's just GG, I think. Okay, he's gonna protect. Sure. The sucker punch. I'll just double protect, okay. That's fine. I'm gonna do a damage kill. Crocodile. Dragon. Where is Dragon? Dragon Terra. Where's Dragon? Where's Dragon? Okay. Eruption is still not go. Okay. Okay. That's an interesting choice. Okay, Infernape's just dead. Yeah, Scarada can't protect again. Okay. It's good. So what's their last one, though? I guess it doesn't really matter. Infernape didn't... Oh, crit. He's not even Focus Sash. I don't know what their Focus Sash is on. Alright. This is fine. What's their last Pokemon? What could it be? Indeedee. Okay. Okay, I get that though. I get that. Is it going to be Psychic Seed? Because if not, it's just over. No, it's not. Okay, it's just over then. So it's gonna go for Follow Me, right? But like, what does he do? Follow Me, high horsepower. It just there's nothing he could do at this point to win. Yeah, battle was canceled. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I didn't see the way out for them there. Back to number 1, baby. Let's go. 30 minutes left. So we'll keep an eye on it. I don't think I need to back all the way out, right? I could probably just back out to there, but I can't run around. Yeah, they knocking out my mouse hold was perfect. So there we go. There's a use case for the mouse hold. If I don't have mouse hold there, I just get wiped, right? I just can't beat Earthquake, +6 Earthquake. There's just nothing I could do to beat +6 Earthquake. But understanding the matchup and having a Follow Me user that I didn't have previously is such a huge deal. I could have also went out with Incineroar or went Fake Outs, but that's just the worst play. In my opinion, it's just the worst play. Having the mouse hold, because the mouse hold gets knocked out, right? 100% of the time it gets knocked out. And unless they choose not to attack at all, then it's worse. But then I can just go for Encore stuff, so it's like perfectly fine. But yeah, going with Incin, it would have just been slightly worse. They would have got to their +6 because I would have had Fake Out Crocodile just in case Meowscarada has what's it called? Either Ghost Terra or it goes for as Covert Cloak. Then we're in a really bad position. So it's always into Crocodile. But then again, Crocodile maybe had the Covert Cloak. Who knows? Who knows? And yeah, it would have just been a worse position because if he does get it off by some chance, then we just lose. And on the next turn, now we're facing down a potentially +6 Crocodile and, you know, a full life Meowscarada. And yeah, it's just bad times. But this way, we get our what's his name, Mousehold knocked out, and we get Torkoal in. So it's just better. It's just better, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but I think it's just better, more consistent. And if we didn't have that follow me, then it would have been bad times. Crit could have mattered as well. I'm not really sure that crit mattered, but it's possible that crit mattered there to knock out my my Mousehold, because I am so bulky. So all right, we're still number 1. 1587 is a good score. That's really good for such a small tour like this. We've been getting pretty low rated opponents, unfortunately. So we're not gaining as many points as if we got somebody who's like 1530 or higher. But you have to play the opponents that you get, right? You can't really complain. You just gotta do what you gotta do. But if those higher place opponents are facing each other, then they're gonna lose a lot more points. If they lose to one of those lower rated opponents, then they're gonna lose a ton of points. And in these smaller tours, I know that there's a lot more of that where you're facing lower ranked players who aren't bad and their teams are really good. But they're just kind of stuck down there and just maybe had a couple of rough losses or whatever it may be. I'm trying to win this bad boy. Trying to win this bad boy. I don't want to make a video and be like, how I got second place in James Baek's tour, you know what I mean? Just like the Wolf one. I want to be like, I got first place in James Baek's Reg H tour. And then people will be like, hell yeah. And I'll be like, hell yeah. And then we'll high five. Hell yeah. It'll be all good. Be all good. Everybody be cheering. I think our record is good because we lost our first match, which was really unfortunate. I didn't play super well, and there was definitely things I could do better. And then we've gone on 7 straight, so that really helps the points because you're not fluctuating. You're not losing points and then trying to gain them back. You're just gaining points, which is way more efficient. Like, even though I lost 15 points off that first match, that's fine because it was against the same rated opponent. It wasn't like a lower opponent. So I didn't lose a ton. And then my second match got me up to 1500. So essentially 2 matches to get to 1500. And then 6 have been all just pure points straight. So that's really beneficial. Number 1 in our hearts, boys. I think the other guy lost. It seems like the person who overtook me, I think they lost. Which is great. Fantastic. I think you can look at these at Pokemon Home after too. I'm not too sure. And you can like see the usage stats and stuff. I doubt anybody is going to have usage stats for a Rangaroo. It's just me. It's just me. I'm a Rangaroo's number 1 PogChamp boy, you know. Do people still say PogChamp? Like that's my boy. He's been my boy for a long time. Been using him since Sword and Shield. The same set as well. A different Oranguru, to be fair. It is a different Oranguru. But that's because I wanted to get a shiny one. And it actually worked out perfect because it has 4 IVs, which doesn't really speed tie with anything anyways. And now I can use like slower Pokemon that are in the 60s and I can make them 0 speed. Or I can even make them slightly above 0 speed so they outspeed other 0 speed 60s. So I can do some cool things now. It gives me some wiggle room, which is really nice. I forgot what its attack stat is. I think its attack stat is okay too. 70. I don't remember. Let me check. Ranguru. Yeah, it's like 8. Well, it's my nature's not minus. Yeah, it's 9. Yeah. No, it's 10. So that's still pretty good. Like, it's not taking too much more from foul play. Like, let me see foul. Let's say foul play from Murkrow. Foul play does 40%. And if I was 0, it's like 3%. So, I mean, it could matter, but it's only 3%. We take a 3%. Oh, for the upcoming what's it called? The Grand Challenge, I will be taking part, I think. Hopefully. But I'm not sure. Because I have a tournament the next day. I don't know if I want to play that much Pokemon. I'm just gonna be completely honest. I just don't know if mentally I want to do all that. I'm still on the fence about it. So I'll let you guys know next week. If I do, it probably will be the Klefki team. I don't know. Maybe I'll use this team because this team is kind of cooking. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, still number 1. Still number 1. If we can get like a 1500 opponent or a little bit above, we should get to 1600 on our next win. If I was to guess. Because what were we? We faced a 1480 and we went from like 71 to whatever we are now. 80 something. What was it? 87. Yeah, so we gained like 15, I think, from that one. So I definitely think if we faced the 1500 plus, that we'd get 13 points for sure. Put us in 1600. But there's no reason to risk losing. That's why we're not playing. And this is a good strategy if you do go into the Players' Cup as well. I mean, not Players' Cup. The GS Cups or GCs. GCs, not GS Cups. GCs. If you're doing well, don't play more games. There's no reason, especially if you're in the high teens or, up there, and you have a really good score. Let's say you're like, 1730 or something, and you're like 12th. Don't keep playing. Even if you have 20 games left, just don't keep playing. There's no point. You have nothing more to really gain, but you have so much more to lose. Because one loss becomes 2 losses, becomes, a cascade. Trust me. I've been through it. I was qualified for Players' Cup. I think it was 3. I always get it mixed up. And somebody told me that I didn't have enough points to, and I believed them. And I went and played, and I just lost like 60 points. Oh, actually, I lost 80 points. And yeah, that knocked me out. And I was like, I should have just not played. And then come to find out, I would have qualified. I would have qualified for Phase 2, which is like a double elimination tournament, which was pretty cool, and I would have loved to be part of, even if I did get slapped. And I'm sure I was the only one who would have qualified with both Regirock and a Alolan Executor. So, we were cooking out there. We had some cooking going on, and it was a good time. And if you don't know the story about my Alolan Executor, man, that was quite a stream. Because Alolan Executor is very difficult to get. And I only had a couple hours. Not even. I had like an hour or an hour and a half. And we changed it to Alolan Executor from a different Trick Room setter. I don't remember which one. And the reason for that is because we got Sleep Powder. So we didn't have to... Oh, why did my chat just move? We got Sleep Powder. It gets Sleep Powder, which we wouldn't have had otherwise. We would have had to use a Moongus, which I was thinking about anyways. And we had something that could hit Tapu Fini for super effective. And that was really, really... It was a 2-shot on Tapu Fini, even if it went for Calm Mind, because we'd be slower, and then they most likely attack, but then we get the knockout on the next turn. Or they go for Protect, after the Trick Room. And it got Bulldoze. So those were the big factors. The big factors. Especially that Bulldoze, because we needed Bulldoze to set off our Regirock. And we needed 0 speed, or else we had to get a new Regirock. So I was grinding out on that person who gives you, like, for the Diglets, they give you a Pokemon. I was grinding out trying to get 0 speed, and it just wasn't working. Then I remembered I had a bunch of them in Pokemon Go. So I just used all my Pokemon Go points to bring them to home. And we were looking through them, and it was like, nope, 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 nope. And then the very last one was 0 speed. And it was like, oh my god, I actually got one. But it wasn't over, because there's only one way to get sleep powder in that game, and that is through egg moves. And to get the egg move with sleep powder, you had to transfer it up from like X and Y, or not X and Y, from Alola. So you had to do it from Gen 8 or Gen 7 to get sleep powder. And I didn't have time to do that. Luckily, my friend had it, and yeah, it was kind of crazy. And then we were able to get it. We're still number 1. And we were able to get it, and yeah, we had the Executor, and it was the perfect Executor, and he was the MVP. We beat a Worlds competitor during that run. Actually, he was on a call with 2 other Worlds competitors, so we technically beat 3 Worlds competitors in one match, which was pretty hype. And they were all scared about the Executor, and we didn't even bring the Executor in that game. We didn't need it. What we needed was Galarian Moltres. That was our MVP for that match. It just kind of won us the whole game. It was really, really good. So yeah, it was quite the journey. That is up on the channel as well. The whole journey of that. That was a fun tournament. But I should have I shouldn't have played any more games, bro. And that's why I have PTSD, and that's why we're not playing any games right now. I know it's kind of boring because we're just sitting around talking, but yeah, that's just the way it is. I just have PTSD, so I don't want to overplay when I'm in first. So I'd rather take the W than try to go for glory. That's just a me thing. I'm okay with not pushing to overdo it. I'm perfectly fine with just being here for number 1. Just being here for number 1. You know. So, yeah. I'm still sad about losing another one that I have PTSD is from getting second place in Wolfglick's GS Cup. There was nothing I could do about that, though. I played my game. I played all my games. I did really well. Went 17-3. It was 20 games max. Went 17-3. But looking back, I could have definitely won some of those games really easily. There was one where there was just a super, super obvious wide guard, and all I had to do was terrestrialize my Calyrex, and it was just GG. They had nothing for Calyrex, except for if I don't Terra and get hit by the wide guard. That's the only way I lose. And of course, I went for a Helping Hand, Astral Barrage into a wide guard from him on top, and Zamazenta one-shot me. Well, he put me to focus sash, and I couldn't come back after. But you know what? That's okay, because that was super hype. Like, I was so hype to even be in contention. My goal on that tournament was 10-10. I even say it at the beginning. I'm just hoping to go 10-10. Like, that's all. I'm just here for the good times and just to go 10-10. And then I was just winning. And I was just winning. And I was just winning. I was just winning. And I was in first place up until literally the last second. And that's possible to happen here too, because I'm not going to play any games unless I get past. It's very, very possible that I just get past at the last second and I just can't recover from it. That's 100% possible. And that's what happened on Wolfglick. I mean, I played all 20 of my games, so there was nothing I could do. It's just that person played a game one later than me and just had just enough points to pass me. And they were a really good player. They're a player that was like winning GS Cups and like Japan GS Cups and stuff like that. So like I couldn't be mad. I mean, I lose to like somebody who's beating world champions and stuff. So sure, whatever. You know, I did better than some some world's competitors like Joe. There was so many in there. I can't even remember them all. Joe was in there. I'm pretty sure that what's his face was in there too. The James Evans, who just got second at Worlds. There was so many people. People had different names back then, so it's kind of hard to know who everybody is as well. Okay, still number 1, boys. We've been number 1 for 15 minutes now. I don't know if anybody's even close. So we could just be cruising. Just with the free dub. I don't want to say free dub because we did have to fight for 7 wins, but as free as they come, I guess. Just sit on our laurels. Because he put 99 max battles. Like, bruh. That's crazy. You should definitely cap the battles at like 15. Not 99 battles. But James did what he did. I think he should have promoted it more and maybe further ahead of time. And I think more people would have joined. It's also at 1... It was at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is kind of a rough time as well. It's good for Europeans, I guess. But I don't know how many of them joined. Or even follow James. I just want this first place. That's all I want. I just want to get first place. That's it. I just want to be number 1 for once. Let me be the bride, bro, instead of the bridesmaid. I do like the team though. I think it was a really good decision by me to make this team this morning. Because I was on the fence. I was like, you know what? I should probably just use the team I've been using. I should probably just settle for what I have. But, man, I've just been thinking about Oranguru so much the past, like, week. I've just been like, man, I really wish I was playing Oranguru sometimes. And I'm like, man, Oranguru plus Ursaluna just seems very strong right now. But the problem is that we have to lose Inner Focus for telepathy, and that kind of sucks. But, like... thinking, and I'm like, well, you know what? No, I don't. And I was thinking of ways to get around Dire Claw, because Dire Claw is obviously scary, right? Dire Claw puts us to sleep, and it's just GG's, basically. But we can get around Dire Claw very easily by just having Covert Cloak and Ghost Terra. And then they can't Dire Claw us. Well, they can. It's just not going to do anything. And that'll allow King Gambit to just get a sword dance off. And that's why I added King Gambit, because I was like, wait, I can just go for sword dances, or if they knock him out, if they just go for the bait and just knock out King Gambit, then I just get in either Torkoal or I get in Ursaluna. And Ursaluna, even if they Terrasilize, Ursaluna knocks out Sneaslers with 2 Earthquakes without even being boosted by Guts. So, like, I'm like, this might be perfect. This is really good. Because I can just Ghost Terror and then do that. And it's just like, they're in such a bad position. They're going to either lose both of their Pokemon, or they're going to have to protect one Pokemon, or they're going to bring in Pelipper. And if they bring in Pelipper, then I can just go for Facades now. And just get a knockout. And just, like, easy. You know? It was... That's what I was thinking. That was what was going on in my head this morning, and that's where the team started. And I was like, well, I gotta run Torkoal, you know. Torkoal's my boy. And I was like, do I run Lilycole? Because fighting is really good right now. But I was like, I don't think I run Lilycole, even with like Rage Powder. I just don't think it's the call. And so I didn't end up going for that. What did I have on the team before? Why do I keep forgetting? I keep slipping my mind. Oh yeah, Tauros. That's what it was. I had Paldean Tauros and Rillaboom, but Rillaboom just felt like it was in the way. It was like, man, it's just stopping my Earthquakes. It's just like, it just feels like it's in the way. Yeah, sometimes it's winning us games. Sometimes it's doing pretty good in those games, but it just feels like it's in the way. I just need a fake out user that's not Rillaboom. And then I was looking, I'm like, oh, there's Incineroar. It's like, but do I do Incineroar? I was like, wait, if I just go super bulky defensively and I go for Bug Terra, I can Earthquake while having Incin on the field without any consequence. Like, I don't really take any damage. So that's what I ended up going for. And Paldean Tauros, actually, I won all the games I brought it to, but I needed Follow Me, so I had to let something go, and Incin's better. So, like, I don't need 2 Intimidate users. Alright, we're still number 1. I don't know if anybody's near me. Don't know if anybody is near me. So that was the evolution of the team. And I didn't realize how good King Gambit plus Oranguru was going to be. But if you look at my Passerus that I had made, it was my lead almost every time. Let me see. I led it 14 out of 19 of the games here. Or that's my win rate. So I led it 19 games. I lost 5 of them that I led it. I ended up going, let me see. What was my record again? Oh, Showdown's down. That's weird. All right, well, Showdown's down, so I can't tell you. I think it was like 25 and 7 or something. So I actually ended up doing pretty good. And that's why I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to build this team because I feel like it's really, really good. Destroying rain teams, like it looks like the team loses to rain teams, honestly, but it doesn't. It just destroys rain teams. The rain teams can't position well against it because I just have so much offensive pressure on everything, including Arch Ludon. And they might not think I have pressure on Arch Ludon, but as soon as I get that first sword dance off, it's kind of just over. It's like they can't beat King Gambit. And yeah, they can bulk themselves up, but then they have to deal with Torkoal. So all I got to do is get rid of Pelipper. And as soon as I get rid of Pelipper, it's just over. The game's just over because I just have Torkoal. And now they can't, really go for anything, and I just Ghost Terra something. And then they can't body press me, so now they're just stuck basically just not having a good time. And it felt really good. I beat, I think, every rain team except one with this team. And then there was a stretch. There was a 4-game stretch where I just 5 games. One of them I won, but the other I lost 4 games, and I was just like, I was playing so bad. I just took a break for a minute. I was like, I just need to take a breather. So don't be scared to ever take breathers, by the way. Oh no, we're number 2. Oh no. I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose, boys. Okay, 1509. Oh, this is James. He's using his team. Okay. Okay. That's fine. That's actually really fine. I actually like that a lot. Big fan. Is this James Baek? Do I have to beat James Baek on my last match? There's no way I gotta beat James Baek on my last match, boys. Oh. I'll know by the trainer card if this is actually him. I don't want to face James Baek as my last opponent. No. What's his trainer card look like? Hold on. I forgot what his trainer card looks like. Oh, it's just basic. That's right. He doesn't have a nice one. That's him. That's the one that's the trainer card I just saw anyway. I know it's just the basic boy, but still. Right. Oh. Why does that have to be James? Yeah, there's Hyper Voice. Confirming speed tiers is nice. And it's gonna be Salt Cure. Yeah. Fine. Doesn't do anything. That was a crit. Okay. Does so much. Okay. Alright, Garganacle's going away. Cineroar's coming out, sure.
This should be a knockout. This is going to be +5. I wanted to Terra last turn, but yeah, Sylveon's going to protect. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. Now we knock out Incin, by the way. So, yeah. That's going to be kind of scary for them. Okay, that's 25, so we only have one more turn after this. I think we just play aggressively. Just fake out. Oh, no, it's enough. Should have just protected. Should have just protected, boys. But I could just lock Incineroar in to that now. Dang it. Okay. You got me on that one. I don't, right? I don't need to. I think this is just... It's probably Scizor. No, Ninetales, okay. Sylveon gets the... Is that triple? Because I think it worked last turn. Alright, let's go for another. I know they have no avoidance to Ursaluna now. So... Okay. For a Trick Room. I don't think there's a reason not to go for this, right? Bro, he got the triple? No, is that quad? Hold on. Is that quad? That might be quad. That's crazy, bro. That's actually crazy. That's actually... I'm gonna lose because of that now. Oh, man. That's yeah, that's not good. Man, I messed up twice in this match, but he's gotten so many protects with the Sylveon, bro. Like, this crazy amount of protects. Man, if I would just kowtow cleaved into Incin, this would have been over a while ago anyway. Is this Fairy Terra? This Fairy Terra's just over. Oh, no. Okay. Ice Terra. Okay. Could miss the Blizzard here because we put the sun up. That's our hope. Fingers crossed. Nope. We lose. GG. We lost our last one against James. Yep. Well, you know, we tried. We got super unlucky. That was so unlucky. I think we just protect, right? Actually crazy. They got all those protects. Because if we could have knocked out Sylveon, like we could win by just, you know, going for Trick Room plus Earthquake. Because he would have to knock out what's his name, but then we just get a double knockout, and then we just win that way. Protect again. Can I get a double? I think he got 4 in a row. I'm like pretty sure. Yeah, I should have just double protected. I needed to go for it. I needed to try to make a call or something. I don't know. Yeah, we could. Oh, man, I should have just protected there. We still had a chance. I guess we can never beat Garganackle though, right? So. Yeah. Oh, we got super unlucky. I gotta check that. Oh man. All right, we should have protected the King Gambit 1, and then we could have got a double knockout. 2. Like, how many protects did he get? Oh, I ended up number 3. Can I battle again? Oh, I can. It's not over. Wait, I thought it was over. Oh, it's 2 hours. No, yeah, that was 2 hours. It's not over. We're still in. We're still in. I'm not giving up now. We're back, boys. We are back. All right. Obviously, a Rangaroo. Do we just lead a Rangaroo plus King Gambit? You thought I was going to say Torkoal. All right, Instin's really good here, too. Okay. Dang it. I'm pretty sure that was James. I was like, actually, James Baek. Okay, this is really good for us, actually. So you can't knock out a Rangaroo. And now we get a Boof. And now we can just go for Trick Room plus Swords Dance. Yo, JT, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. We just lost our second match. Okay, he's going knock off on a Rangaroo or Flare Blitz, which is fine. Don't bother me at all. It's Flare Blitz, unless it crits or burns. Right. Okay, there we go. Get Sword Dance off. Now we can knock out Incin with the Kowtow Cleave, which is crazy. I don't know if I need to Terra for it. I'm not going to Terra. Because I don't want to waste my Terra. Because I think he might just protect. I mean, the better play might be just to protect and go for Encore. But I'm going to go for this. Okay, he is going to Terra the bug, which is fine. It is Water Terra, that's fine. Ursaluna one-shots it, so it's no biggie. No, the exclusives, that's fair. Alright, we're just gonna get another Boof. And knock out Incin. Unless Instin's slower than us, which is possible. Nope. Okay. Yep. Nice. And if this doesn't knock out King Gambit, it's just over. It should though, because he's +1. Yeah, it does. Oh yeah, we didn't. Oh no, we might have messed up, boys. I forgot that we didn't bring Ursaluna. That might have been a throw and a half. Could that have been a throw? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Some Rhydon's a good one. Facts. No lies detected. Nice. Core. Dang it. I don't think we beat this thing now. You went for Quiver Dance. Okay. That is very good for us. Hold on. Hold on. Bro might have threw. Alright, Encore. And I don't think we Terra. I think we just Eruption. Encore guarantees us to get up Trick Room again, too. What is this going to be? It's going to be Ninetales? Yep. Perfect. Yep, that's fine. Yep, great. Fantastic. All right. This is the last turn of Trick Room. Last turn of Trick Room. Yep, we go for Psychic here, and we switch out into Incineroar. Guarantees us a Trick Room. They can't knock out a Rangaroo at all. And now we could just they're just stuck into Quiver Dance forever. Yep, Protect is fine. Man, what sucks is I had Psyshock and I changed Psyshock. What also sucks is I should have just brought Ursaluna, but I brought Incin. And that was a mistake. Okay, Trick Room and Fake Up. Then we just Encore knock off into Frostmoth. Excuse me. They just can't win. I don't think. It depends, I guess, how much knockoff is going to do. But in the sun, Flare Blitz will do even more, so it's fine. This is fine. I just don't even care about Rillaboom that much. Trick Room. Encore ends. Perfect. Encore. And did we just Bug Terra? I don't think we need a Terra or anything else, right? We can just Bug Terra. And knock off Frostmoth. The reason why we'll bug Terra, like I said, is because there's nothing else to Terra here. Like, yeah, you can't fake us out. The grassy terrain's gone. Okay. It just means... Psychic here. And, is it even? I think it's just switch to Torkoal and Flare Blitz Frostmoth. The burn would be great. Yep, Wood Hammer, perfect. Perfect, perfect. Stats won't go any higher. We just Flamethrower and we Flare Blitz into Frostmoth. Because we don't want to knock out Rillaboom. Be gone next turn. It's gonna end, but it doesn't matter. Just Flamethrower here, and we just go for a Flare Blitz on Frostmoth. Does he have Protect this whole time? If he has Protect, then this is still... He has had Protect the whole time. Okay. I see you. I see you, buddy. Nice, nice, great burn. 10 out of 10 burn. Would burn again. So he's had Protect the whole time, which is kind of annoying. Because it's not over then. I guess the play was Eruption. I think that was a misplay by me. Blizzard. Wow. It's, okay. Well, yeah. Yeah, GG. Wow, that's crazy. I should have Eruptioned. If I Eruptioned, I win there. That was a mistake by me. Yeah, I'm just throwing this away, boys. What is happening? They played really well, but I did throw that away. All I needed to do was bring Ursaluna, and I always win this. And for some reason, I just didn't bring Ursaluna. And that was the mistake. Because if I go into Ursaluna there, I just one-shot everything. But yeah, now I just lose. Ugh, now I'm just dropping down. I didn't even want to play, boys. I just wanted to sit on my 7-1. Alright, let's refocus. What could we have done there? We should have just Eruptioned. I don't know why Flamethrower. I should have just Eruptioned. It would have got the double knockout. Well, it wouldn't have because he protected, right? So I guess it didn't matter. Yeah, I guess it didn't matter, right? Yeah, I think I messed up too much there. I didn't play it like I should have. I guess they didn't bring in Torkoal in. I should have just been instructing. Struck knockoff, I'm pretty sure. He had protect the whole time, which is crazy. It didn't seem like he had protect. Man, if I could have kept King Gambit would have just... I should have maybe just one-shotted it with King Gambit. Yeah, with the King Gambit instead. Guess I didn't need to kill the Ensign. I just thought they would protect. Oh, man. I should have just kowtowed into that. No, I couldn't have done that. I should have just kowtowed into... I should have just protected and encored. That's what I should have did on that turn. Just protect encore. And I think I win. So many what ifs. So little time. Alright. We bring King Gambit, Oranguru. We need Ursaluna this time. We need Torkoal as well. Yeah, if I just had Ursaluna. Oof. If I just have Ursaluna, I just win as well. I should have knocked out Rillaboom too with Flare Blitz. I guess I couldn't. I could have Flare Blitz plus Instructed, knocked out Rillaboom, then did damage. And then bring in the Sun. Yeah, it's really tough. That was really tough. I'll have to watch that one back and just go over it again and just see where I messed up. Finish Jug Goldango. Okay. I'm just gonna go for Kowtow. Go for Kowtow plus Trick Room here. If he wants to try to reverse Trick Room, could be bad. But if we can get this Kowtow and do some good damage. Make it rain. Just survives. It's annoying. Okay. Yeah, reverses the Trick Room. Sure. I should have probably just let him, right? Just let him do Trick Room. Could have kind of cooked. I know this is a kind of a weird play. I'm banking on -1. Goldango doesn't knock out Oranguru here. And they have to go for Matcha Gacha and that they're faster than me. Yep, got him. I'm just banking on this not knocking out. still knocks out. Yeah, that's probably close to GG. Unlucky. Very unlucky. Fast Legion. Sure. Double protect, see what it wants to do. 'Cause I think I know what it wants to do, but we'll see. I think it just wants to go Aqua Jet. Which in that case, I might just end up Earthquaking, but he's probably going to switch out Goldango here. And if that's the case, then yeah, I'm going to be in a rough spot as well. No, he switches out Baddest Legion, okay. To Flamigo. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'd rather that. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna stay in. Goldango. Which is good for me. Because now, essentially, I just have to beat Baddest Legion. Which is gonna be not fun, but... Okay. King Gambit, live! I know you won't, but you should. Yeah, I don't think we beat the Baddest Legion, but we'll see. I don't think we beat the Goldango at this point. Reversing of trigger. I knew what they were going to do too. I should have just doubled into Goldango with, or I should have just sword danced. Just sword dance and struct, maybe. Was probably the play. Just don't see how I win now. Gonna go for it. I mean, I don't really have anything else to do, so let's go for this. Let's wave crash. Okay. Do we live -3? Make it rain. No. Oh man, we've thrown every. This is what I was talking about earlier, though. Just throwing everything away. Just throwing it all away. We lost one, and then it just snowballed. And feels bad, honestly. Yeah, it does nothing. Not like we were going to do anything anyway. That was a crit. Yeah, because if we just double sword dance on that first turn, I think we just win. And they set up Trick Room, and then we just go for Kowtow Cleaves forever. And they just can't do anything. I'm pretty sure that's the play. Just instruct. Go to +4. And then just Kowtow Cleave. Kowtow Cleave Goldango, and then we Kowtow Cleave Sinistra. It should just be a one-shot on both of them. This is the same person. I still believe in the same Pokemon. I just didn't play it well. Yeah. Oh, I went 21-7. That's what, not 23. If I lose this one, that's probably it for me. I think I'll be done. I was first for a while. Y'all saw. I don't know why it's going for so long, because I'm 13 to... This was 13 to... That's 4 o'clock. Okay, yeah. No, that makes sense. I thought it was 2 hours. It's 3 hours. It's 2 hours and 59 minutes. That's what it is. Flamigo and Sinistcha. Okay. It's gonna be Sinistcha. Dark, sure. I think this is Matcha Gotcha this time. Yep. Can't burn me. Alright, we got the Trick Room up. We're just gonna go for Sword Dance. Because it's probably going to be Protect on Flamigo. If we can get the Sword Dance off, then we should just be cruising. No, doesn't Protect, so we are going to lose King Gambit here. But now we can just bring in Torkoal. Okay, we get Torkoal in. I'm thinking this is wide guard. This is why we went for this play instead. This Matcha Gotcha won't do too much damage. It's not even wide guard. We could have just eruptioned. Got both of them. Could have just eruptioned. I guess, yeah, it would have been a waste of a turn, though. That's the only thing. We got Flamigo down, so that's good. Take a little bit from Matcha Gotcha, but can't burn either of my guys, so it's fine. Okay. That's Fine. One more turn of Trick Room. We're gonna get rid of Sinistra here, so the Moongus can't do anything because he's obviously faster and he's just gonna get one shot by Eruption. Unless he's Focus Sash for some reason, but he's not because we saw it up Flamigo. And this last one is most likely Goldango, which I don't think I think the Goldango specs with how much damage it was doing after being minus, infinity. And it did so well the last time, so I'm assuming it's going to be it again. Yep. Okay. All right. Well, we won one, so we're staying in. We're staying in. 8-4. I gotta check how many protects James got in a row because I think it was 4. Like, I'm not even kidding. I'm pretty sure it was 4. Which is it's at least 30. It's at least 2. It's at least 2. But oh man, that just sucks so much. We're just waiting so we don't get the same person again. I don't want to face them again. I'd rather just not. Number 7. But we're still up there. We've had a steep decline. Okay, we got Link 1509. All right, the Rain team, they got what's it called on their team, which is perfectly fine with me. Perish Trap, like sure, I don't really care. Not worried about Perish Trap. If I remember. Okay. Link. What you got? Politoed and Gothitelle. Sure. Alright. Trick Room and Sword Dance. The reason why we go Trick Room Sword Dance is because they really can't do anything. So, it's just kind of free. Alright, Perish. Yep, exactly. We get the Sword Dance off too, actually. Because they're going to go for Taunt, it looks like. Oh no, they just reversed Trick Room. That's fine. That's fine. Biggie. No biggie. Let's go for Kowtow Cleave here and go for Trick Room again. Oh, okay. They got Encore. It's unlucky. Are they just reversing Trick Room again? Let's go for Psychic. That's good. Sucks that I should have went for Sucker Punch, honestly. That was a mistake by your boy. Encore into that. Obviously, we gotta go for Sword Dance. We're gonna lose King Gambit, but we should be able to get in. Okay. Ursaluna. Should be able to get Ursaluna. He's going to switch out all of his boys here. Oh, we can't switch at all. Yeah, because we can't Terra in. We were supposed to Terra last turn. I messed up. That should be fine. What do we think is going to come in where? I think we want to just do Psychic there, and yeah, we're stuck in Sword Dance, so... We were supposed to Ghost Terror last turn. Okay. Yeah, sure. I guess we Psychic Politoed then next time. Yeah, we lost the Parish. I made a mistake. I should have Sucker Punched. I guess it didn't really matter, right? I guess I should have Kowtow Cleaved on turn 1 instead. And yeah, they brought the wrong Pokemon into the wrong side. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. I mean, we still have a really good chance. They're going to have a hard time getting Parish off. I guess we should just Ghost Terror. Because then here, it would just be over. We could just Ghost... No, we couldn't Ghost Terror because we already Ghost Terror. Actually, it wouldn't be over. If we would have Psychicked into a Moongus, this would have been GG. For sure, 100%. This is possible. This is possibly a double switch. Okay, Moongus is going to switch out, so I could have attacked... To Politoed, yeah, sure. Yeah, it is double. Okay. That's what I thought. I guess I could have just Eruption plus did anything, I guess. But Ursaluna doesn't actually use its Protect, which kind of sucks, but wish it was the other way around. It's alright though. It's no biggie. Alright, Eruption. Facade. We can still win this. Nice, perfect. We'll get some damage onto Gothitelle as well. Not much. Any damage is damage. Politoed's gone. Yeah, I guess what would have been my better lead would have been a Rangaroo plus Ursaluna. Now he brings an Incin, right? Okay. Yeah, I just played this all wrong. The last one's a Moongus. A little too much. Alright, get the knockout there. I think Psychic's enough though. Yeah, I forgot to. If I want to just. Okay, it's fine. It is what it is. I could have attacked on that one turn, which would have been very good, but I didn't. I have to do this, right? I have to just do this. Just hope for the best. I live this. I am bulky. Nah, don't live. Oh, why did I let that happen? What's the play? The play's Kowtow Cleave in Trick Room. If I Kowtow Cleave in Trick Room, I win. I wasn't thinking about Encore. Oh, man, just playing so bad on some of these. That's why I never play these longer sessions, because this is what happens. I just start to lose momentum. Oh, man. Yeah, Kowtow Cleave. I think it's always Kowtow Cleave into Gothitelle and Trick Room. I think 100% of the time that's the play. But then what happens, right? They perish. They perish. I get Encore onto their perish. And then I can just knock out both of them on the turn after. Or at least do massive damage, and then I can switch. Yeah. Yeah, no, that was bad by me. That was really bad. I just let myself get trapped. I forgot to terrestrialize and so I could switch. I don't want to face this dude again, bro. I'm going for something different. It's not what I wanted to see. He's gonna double here, right? There's not really much I can do about that. Yeah, I think I just lose. Because he's just gonna Water Terra. I think this is just GG. I shouldn't have brought these. I should have just brought Incineroar. Because that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna bring Incineroar. Throw Chop, okay. Do we live? These specs, right? Yeah. Because these specs, we do not live. It's not over yet. We still got plays. Okay, Flamigo's gonna run away. To Sinistra. Okay, this is actually pretty good. Not taking any damage from that. We should live this, because now it's -1. It only did 50 last time. Yeah, and we should knock out Sinistra here. Sinistra's down. It's -2. He's gonna bring back out Flamigo. Should have had this up already. Flamigo. Sucker Punch does 30%, so it should be enough. Sucker Punch and Protect. Of course. Could have just had a free Kowtow. Okay. Just Kowtow cleaved. I was looking at the calc, but if he doubled me, then I would have died. But if he didn't double me, then I just win. So guess I could have just sucker punched into Basilegion, huh? Goes for flip turn. Sure. Ursa in. This is pretty risky, but I'm going to take the risk. And it's suspicious how much better they play against me than they obviously do against anybody else. Yeah, because he didn't protect. He just doubled into Ursaluna. Yeah. No, I think he's stream sniping because that's a crazy play. That's actually a crazy play. Because if I just sucker punch, he just loses. If I just protect. Or sucker punch protect. He just loses. Why are you 14-20, bro? There's no way you're making these plays at 14-20. My lead was really bad, to be honest. But, like, they're just playing out of their mind, right? So. Like, just calling every single turn is kind of ridiculous. I don't trust that they weren't stream sniping. Yeah, I'll play one more, win or lose, I think. Yeah, that's all I got anyway. That one's very frustrating because, yeah, I don't believe that for a second. I do not believe that for a second. If it's just Chris again, I'm just gonna run. Okay, I'm not gonna play him again. I'm like 90% sure that they're just stream sniping. I hate to accuse people, but Stream snipe. Yeah, and I just saw somebody left my stream right then too. That joined at the beginning of that match. So, yep, they were stream sniping. I was not expecting this lead. Guess we just go for it, huh? Well, we got to lose at this point. Went from worst. Yeah, they're just gonna double Oranguru. Yeah, that's what I thought was gonna happen. I thought about just bringing in instant. Oh no, they're not doubling. Okay. Thanks. Thanks, appreciate it. That grassy glide. That's probably hyper voice. Psychic off. Let's do some damage. No, blood moon as well. Okay, I don't know what they were expecting, but sure, we take those. It's leftovers Ursaluna. Nice. Unless it's double protect, then yeah, there's nothing we can do about it, but nice pop. I mean, what's his name there? We would have got a double knockout here, but depending on speed tiers. Actually, no, because Rankaroo attacked first, so yeah, we always go first. Now we can kowtow cleave and sucker punch. Because we're cool like that. What are they gonna bring in? Garonia, okay. 2 turns of Trick Room, yeah. Encore. And just kowtow cleave. Yeah, he got me on that, yeah. I wasn't thinking about that. But I couldn't have sucker punched anyway, so it was give up something for something. Oh, that was a good play. That was a good play for sure. Power. We bring in Ursaluna. Or I bring Torkoal. I brought Torkoal. We bring in Torkoal. Last turn of Trick Room. They bring in Incineroar. Okay. We're hoping for Protect and Knock Off, I think. Just Fake Out and Blood Moon. But we got him stuck in that. It's Blood Moon. Okay, yeah. Oh, we survived though. We can get Trick Room up again. Perfect. Orangaru's the GOAT, bro. Orangaru's actually him. Okay. I think we just Terra, right? No, we never Terra. Nice, good damage. Will it be enough? It is. Nice. Right. Parting shots. Two turns, yeah. Doesn't matter what we do. We just psychic. And we just parting shot. Yes. At least we won the last one. Can't believe we were in first for so long. We were in first for like an hour and a half, like an hour. It was like an hour. And then we threw. We lost to James Beck and then we threw. Just yeah. Poor showing at the end there by me. Apologize to everybody. We were cooking at the beginning. Stop cooking at the end. Is what it is. I will not be streaming tomorrow. And what is this weekend? What's this weekend? 27th. I won't be streaming tomorrow, but I will be streaming Monday. It's very hot in this room, by the way, and I took the AC out, so I got there's no anything. Dang, I'm so disappointed. That ending was just so bad. We were just playing poorly. So disappointed. We were cooking at the beginning too. But yeah, that's it for me, boys. I gotta count. I want to count how many protects James Beck got. Hold on. Hold on. Can I look at that yet? Let's see. How many protects in a row did he get? As I swear it was 4. Can I watch this live from? Yeah, I can. Okay. When did I face James? It was like here. Okay. Why can you hear it? I muted it. Okay. All right, let me see. Okay, so he did that. Yeah. Is the tourney protected? This turn I should have protected King Gambit. That was a mistake. Okay, Encore. Oh, Sylveon did fail to protect. He still did get a double protect to win though. It is what it is. If we just hit that, I think we just win because he just doesn't have any damage left. Like his instant's not going to do too much, and like his Ninetales is still damaged, but it's like at 1 HP, so it just gets knocked out by any attack. And his Garganacl just loses to Ursaluna, so I just have to preserve Ursaluna and it's just over, but it is what it is. What can you do? But anyways, guys, that is it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you're not following or subscribed on YouTube, make sure you guys do that. I do appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you guys Monday. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye.